subject, the 2 hours is more than enough to have, and regularly for a week, you know, you can understand this. For a week you are spending 2 hours. Students
But
there.
you are going every day, no?
You are, so even in tuitions also they are coming, or we are going every day.
You
we
are not going to get extracurricular activities or PT
That's what
things
I'm
or
trying to
physical
say.
qualities.
We'll get time more than.
Yes, now you smile because you are in WellTalk Institute. Well, I was telling you some terms and conditions of the panel talks. As we do every day, you cannot show the finger, you cannot use any offensive words, as well as you cannot speak any Hindi word, because we are here to develop our fluency of English language as well as proficiency of English language. Our topic is not a topic. Our topic is a kind of concern. We all have studied from schools. We all have been educating our youngers in some of the schools. But somewhere we are looking that a lot of students are focused and they are having a lot of burden. They are laden with a lot of things. So here we will be having concern about self-study, coaching classes as well as school. Does it make sense to go in school, or it is okay to go in coaching class and study from there? Well, I think you guys are saying we must go to school. I mean, going to school, it makes sense. And you guys are saying that it is self-study and coaching class, right? So are you ready?
Yes.
Can you shake hand each other, please? Again, you did like this.
I'm not. She's just holding my hand.
Web to web handshake, right? And where is it going?
It is here.
It's fine now. That's good. Well, so finally we are enthusiastic and we are energetic, having a concern and having an issue of the society, that is school. So I would like you, Kritika, to start and tell that you can take this microphone and you can start telling about why is it necessary to go to school, not doing self-study. I mean, why does it make sense? Can you say about that, please?
Hi, I'm Kritika, and I want to talk about school is more better than self-study, I guess, because see, self-study is also important for me, okay, but in school we always know about basic things, then only go and self-study about all these things. It teaches us basic things, physical qualities. Students have not gaining any glossophobias, and they make friends also. They are extroverts, but in self-study or in tuitions, students become introvert and they were not focusing on their studies. Like in school, teachers were focusing on them, like all the students are there and they were going to give them marks and all, and they were dividing all the students like poor, not bad, not good students, and very poor students.
Right.
So that is the way they always take care of them.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, I hope you understood the point. She is trying to say that in schools we are able to develop our public speaking skills, and we are extroverts. And one of the most important points she has covered, that is, if there are weak students, very weak, so they can keep an eye on them individually and particularly, right? So it's a good point. I would like Mr. Rishabh to have words with Kritika and pay your attention here. And why will you say that it is okay to go in coaching class and do self-study?
Hello everyone, my name is Rishabh. Me and my team supported self-study.
Or support?
Support to school, self-study and coaching are better than school. I think self-study is the key of success. When you not go to the school and you don't go to the school and doing some self-study, you can easily crack an exam. But if you go only school and not doing any self-study, you cannot crack any exam. That's why I support self-study is better than school.
Okay. Did you understand what he was trying to say? What will be? What will you say?
I appreciate your words. Your statement is so good, and I might say that self-study is so good. But in school, we always taught about basic things. What about basic things?
I think in self-study or coaching, teacher also giving us basic information or basic knowledge.
When you don't know about ABCD, how will you say that you are going to give a NEET exams?
I can also read in self-study or coaching.
But in school, they were all teachers
think-
were paying attention to them.
Okay, what's your point?
The point she was trying to say that ki need preparation.
Yeah. When you don't know about ABCD and
Means you don't know
basic
the
things,
basics, yeah.
How would you say that?
I can learn ABCD in self-study or coaching also.
What,
Yes, it can be
but
done.
what about your parents are not educated and they were not giving you self?
Then they take a home tutor for us.
But if you are taking home tutors,
Yes.
then most of the home tutors are like doing harassments and all.
I think in school there is a 50 plus student in a particular batch.
Yeah.
And
Did you notice that she used a word that is harassment? In self-study or kind of in coaching, like in
Tutors.
tutors.
sir, I think harassment is also done in a school.
But they know
if,
that.
if you not trust anyone,
If you don't.
then you can apply a camera in your home.
And what about if you go into teacher's home and you will study?
Yeah, like there's a possibility. Manita, what will you say? You can just give it to her.
Good morning, everyone. Here I am in favor of tuition classes or coachings. I believe that it's okay to hire a tutor in your home and make your children learn. Like even if you are a working woman, right? And your kids are very small, like you can hire a tutor and can provide them basic knowledge. Talking about harassment, I feel like even when you go to school, and especially in villages, the schools are very far off, right? So in such cases too, we can feel such harassment, such molestation. So it is everywhere, right? We cannot just always blame, like we can get this harassment in tutors. And for your safety purpose, you can also apply cameras or certain things and keep a track of it each and every time. But you can't have a track of what school is doing, like all the activities taking in school.
But how can you say that if a child goes to a teacher's home and he is not doing all these things?
It's not necessary that you always go to teacher's home. Like
So
you can
it's not
bring that
necessary-
teacher to your
so it's
home.
not
and
necessary
that's
that all the things should be done in school also.
what? Sorry.
Actually, you are saying that bring a teacher at your home. Yeah, call your teacher at home for the tuition, for providing a tuition. So not everyone afford that much money. Not everyone can afford that things. Not everyone have that much money to call a tutor at home. And if they are not doing this, they have to send their children to their at teacher's house, because at that time the price is low. So what's the guarantee that a teacher not doing a bad things to your child? And also when you are saying that school is far away from the home, it is also done like your coaching classes, your tuition classes is also far away from your home. So it is also happen that
The same thing can
and the school timing is at the like in a morning time, in a noon time, but coaching classes is
7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock.
it's not a compulsory that you have a time to 7 to 1, 9 to 3.
Right.
The time period is not for your condition. It is only
So more
some classes
chances-
are running at the like 7 to 10 at night.
So chances of molestation in
is
coaching classes are
more than.
Sir, I would like to answer like all the questions. First off, you're talking about the expenses.
Yes.
If you talk about the private schools, like exactly the same will happen. There are so much, like they are so costly enough. And not only this, you have to have the transport expenses. You will have bus for your kids. You will not make them go by walk, like, right? So you'll arrange a bus for them. The school fees are even so much. Like you cannot, not all people can afford that things. And talking about the timings, like okay, even for me, I believe like in coaching or in tuitions, more than 4 hours, like 2 to 4 hours is more than enough to a person to learn and gain something. Like you'll get more time to focus upon different curriculum activities, but in school you have to give these 8 hours regularly, and after coming from school you might be exhausted so much that you won't have any time to study again those things. You need to revise things.
Right.
So in coachings or the tuitions, whatever we are talking about, like 4 to 5 hours is more than enough. You can engage yourself in different curriculum activities, you can be the part of this, even you can again self-study the things, so it's more better.
Absolutely. Miss, we get bored and we just get, kind of tired to study.
But people are studying.
So they have to, it's a compulsion for them to
No,
study.
in tuitions, you will only get timings for 1 to 3 or only 2 hours, okay? But in school, you always go and do curricular activities also.
Right.
No, I believe like in school too, like even if you have 8 hours for a school, only 50 or 40 minutes will be there for each period, right?
Yeah.
Not more than that. So in 40 minutes, how can you gain so well in 40 minutes among 50 students
But
there?
you are going every day, no?
Even in institutions also, they are coming or we are going every day.
You
We
are not
gaining-
going to get extracurricular activities or PT
That's what
things
I'm
or
trying
physical
to say.
qualities.
We'll get time. More than we'll get.
There should be somebody to make you guide, right? Like she's saying that we are getting PT and all, but
Yeah.
in coaching classes we do not have like that.
We only go and study and come back.
Absolutely. Means we become knowledgeable, that is fine. We become intellectual, that is fine. But what about our physical quality?
Extracurricular.
Yes, we do not have that. Yes, Nisha, what?
Students will become glossophobia.
Yeah, like she's also kind of taekwondo player. So I think
Yeah.
for her it is impossible. She has to go in a school.
Hello, my name is Nisha Singh. Thank you for in this panel. I am favoring for coaching and self-study. Basically, we are going to school. We are wasting our time. I'm not saying very much, but yeah, we are wasting our time. We used in self-study. We are using self-study and coaching. We are timing used in self-study and coaching.
But how could you say that you are wasting your time while going to study?
You are going to 8 to 7 hours in your school.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Na? You can get all the educations also, curricular activities, extracurricular activities, PTT.
Like the point has come arising.
Physical qualities.
The point is arising here that how can you say that you are wasting the time?
Yes.
This is the problem.
Many things are-
Something or others you are learning in a school.
Yes.
Yeah.
8 hours you are there is something
There
that
are
one place.
different type of subjects like
Yes.
math, science, English. You are not study in
you're not
these things
wasting your time. You're learning something.
In 2 hours, how can you study all these subjects in a 2
Absolutely, yes.
hours? You have to spend approx half an hour to provide each and every subject.
Right.
While you are studying a maths, so you have to give the time
Right.
for 40 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is time.
Right.
You have to give that. Now, so how can you manage only in a 2 hours? How can you study all the
The
subjects?
simple
For-
point is that the students are not wasting the time.
Yes.
Somehow or something or others they are learning something in a sense.
So actually,
Absolutely.
if I go to school and teacher teach me, and some child are not understand. So
Okay.
how will we do like that?
Simply ask them. The teachers are more responsible than the school teacher is more responsible
You are
than
sitting. You are sitting on 50. You are teacher teach a 50 to 60
it's
children.
your responsibility to raise hand to ask the question, sir. I can't able to understand this. In a coaching you don't have a time. They don't have a like so much time to provide you. They don't
Right.
have time to.
Absolutely.
They have a limited time. They have a whatever it is in coaching. If you have a
That's why we will do a self study. We not understand in school. We are not understand in coaching. So they will be studying yourself. Self study.
Like how you be such a confident that doing a self study, doing these things, you are not get distracted. You are not getting any type of things, and you crack
Talk
all the
about timing.
Yeah.
Time management, I think.
The point you guys are merging all the points, you're not getting conclusion, and that is why nobody's losing, nobody's winning. Like her point was all about the wasting the time.
I don't. See. I'm telling now how.
You're in the process of proving.
But now
Try to prove it.
But now she told that if the student is having any problem,
Okay.
how would he or she going to ask them?
Yes.
Right. So do not change your opinion. Do you agree?
See,
So we are saying that the
Like
teachers
you
were
said,
there, every students were there.
Like you said that key students go to school and they waste the times. Did you say that? Yes.
Yes,
of
sir.
course.
Yes, sir.
There is a.
Why are you saying? She is saying something or others. They are learning something. They are getting something in
Yes.
school. They are not wasting their times.
Sir, so we are doing coaching or self-study. We are also so much time. We are.
How
we
you
are.
can say that
we are.
in a school we are wasting our time? How you can say that?
Let me please complete my
yes,
words.
please.
We have go to school, so we are wasting our time. We have if I am doing a self-study and coaching, we have a more time to judge myself, to do anything, to
Please try to prove that why are we wasting the time in school? That's it.
In a school, why we are?
Sir, I am saying now कि teacher to teach me, but I can't understand how, what is.
This is not wasted of time for
It is not a waste of time.
Yes, you did not understand.
Your
Go and ask.
statement is
Just
why
you.
wasting
It's
the
you.
time?
Yes.
It's your responsibility to ask
I
the
have to prove
teacher.
That point, that this is another point.
We
That I
have
did not
answers,
understand
we have all
that.
the
You did
things
not
we
understand. It's
You are trying to if you are trying to say that in a school we are just wasting our time, that spending 7 to 8 hours is wasting of time, but they taught us time management.
Exactly.
When we have to go
Self-study is time to go on the time.
Self-study and coaching also time management.
No. You
not change the point. Again, you change the point exactly. Ask her to prove me.
prove that
me.
why we are wasting our time, but
In school.
because
That's
school
it.
is taught us like time management, a good time management.
Exactly. We are not wasting our
We
time.
are give our equal time to each and every subject.
Please have a seat. Shalini, please come.
I have a question.
Shalini, please come and sit down. You can. Let me come. Come, Hariom. We have to go to Mr. Hariom as well. Listen first of his question, then you can.
I answer your question. That's why is school taking so much time. That's your question.
Why are they wasting the time?
I think school was wasting our time because they deliver only 6 lectures, 6 to 7 lectures, and they takes 8 to 9 hours for doing attendance, for doing
No, not at all.
Let him complete.
for doing doing attendance and prayers and many more things. They do many more things. If you consume the time for the school, then you can go and go any institute and go for any activity. You can go for skating class, you can go for swimming.
Okay.
If you can save your time at for your school from the
Yes,
school.
I appreciate your thoughts, sir. But if we are talking about the time that we are wasting at like only delivering a 6 lecture, for the let me explain from the basic. In a beginning of your study, there is not a 6 lecture. There is a 8 lecture, like 8 subject. When we are talking about 8 subject, we have an equal time to
For every?
for each and every subject.
Okay.
And wasting our time like prayers and it's
not wasting,
bring up
first of
pure
all.
spiritual
First of all,
quality.
Don't call it that wasting of the time in prayer. That's not important.
It's spiritual quality that
Absolutely.
they provide.
We
That
take the name of the God in prayer.
we they teach us to how to meditate before
Yes.
the study, before
Right.
the thing, and like you are involved. You are from the India and you are belong from the country. There is spiritual quality is most important. If you are not believe in
I
such
think
type of
I
meditation,
learned from my parents.
that you learn from the parents. Then they not teach you a basic thing like before the study you have to sit
I
and
think
meditate.
parent is the first teacher.
Wait a minute, sir. Let me explain. So, if we are talking about like a basic thing in a school, we go and take like we done our prayers. After that, we have the attendance. Like we have to show our presence in the classes. But in coaching, there is no prayer, there is no attendance. We only
Because they save our time. That's
they are
why.
not. Then how you can say that the child? What is the possibility that child is leave their home for the coaching and they visit their coachings?
Right? How are you sure about
What
that?
is the
How are you
possibility?
sure about that child go to school and they attend the school? They also bunk the school.
That's why there is attendance. That's why the attendance
Attendance
list.
it doesn't matter.
In coaching, there's
I think
There is attendance list, and you, at the parent-teacher meeting. Let me explain. At the parent-teacher meeting, the teacher will show that and that day your child is.
But in coaching, there is no attendance. First of all, right?
It is not a time.
In coaching, no.
No, not in a coaching. You are
Like they always call your parents like your
Yeah,
child
if
is
They
not
are
there.
caring in that. They are caring in that.
Your
If
child is
I
not
came-
there.
not each and every institute provide this of faculty and facility to
Like
you.
though
Yeah, like the point that you were saying that we just take attendance in
Yes,
schools.
we are at the parent-teacher meeting. They show that even a progress list. Your coaching institutes, whatever it is, if we are let me look. If you are talking about if I prepare for a JE and or a NEET, it's my responsibility to go there and study. There is no progress list in that. Although they are taking a test and whatever it is, they show the number. They show the number to you, not your parents. They are not calling your parents that sir your child is scoring this much or that much.
She has understood.
First of all, when we are talking about different phases. Like if the child is mature enough, then obviously he or she will understand what his or her score is. And second thing, the coachings are also providing you lots of mock tests which will analyze his or her situations or performances. Even they will also convey this to their parents, because every coaching institute or the sessions will have this PTMs, like parents teacher meeting. They will surely, because they are those students will be responsible for them, right? So they will always convey their performance to their parents. So it's not always that in schools they have, coachings also have this thing.
Let me complete this. When we are talking about the parents teacher meeting, when we talk about the good institute, there are many institutions that if they have a reputation, if they have that type of
If they are brand.
they don't care about you. If for this
Yeah,
thing,
means you have to be very
and for this child get depressed, children get depressed, and for this they
So
committed.
how can you say like the schools or the teachers, that single teacher who is teaching to 50 students will have the entire knowledge about the 50 students' performance? Though you can say this by a test.
They have the progress list.
They just have the test. Like similarly with the coaching institutes.
Maintaining in the register also.
We are talking about the schools. There is a maximum, there is a category in a school. Only that much student is allowed in a one class. But in a coaching, there is no limitation. When we are talking about the institutes, there is no limitation that only that much
In a school,
student.
there is section wise.
Yes, section is divided. But in institute, there is no section is divided. Whatever, if you
Yes,
want, if 400 student is sit in one class, they teach all that 400 student in only one class. But in schools, nothing is there. If above the 50 student, above the 65, and the occupancy of the class, the size of the class, whatever it is, they change the classes.
I hope she understood the points, right?
Like you are talking like you're saying that in schools they are having different sections to
Yeah.
focus, and in coachings they are not, right?
Yes.
So I think so, talking about a mentor or a tuition teacher, in coachings you can have better facility. Like for example, I'm talking about if a teacher will focus upon a single activity whatsoever is this, right? You'll get specialists in that particular field. Like when he or she will teach you, like you have a maths coaching, right? then he or she will make you a specialist in that particular subject. You will have better knowledge and deep knowledge even about that subjects. Like, right, and now you're talking about schools. Schools will give you those 40 to 45 minutes time span and will teach you all, will go as per the level of all the students, will not give you that deep knowledge, because every student cannot have that capacity to occupy. So for this purpose, the coaching is being made so that people could study like better way, or could have higher education in particular field. But in schools, the school teacher will go always as per the courses which is there in the syllabus what is being coming in the exams, nothing more, no new.
And per period, I think we have very limited time.
Limited time. How can you almost about 10 minutes will be wasted for a class to be adjusted properly. The teacher will say, sit down everyone, just focus on what I am talking about, right?
Yes.
And some other child will like have gossips and all. The time will always be wasted, and you won't be able to get a quality time there, right? And talking about coaching, they will definitely provide you, they will definitely make you specialist in that particular field, and that's very important.
The last statement by you, then after that you will have to sit down.
Okay, for last statement. You are talking about like providing each and every student a equal time, equal knowledge.
I'm talking about the quality time. And you'll get it in the coaching itself, but not
in every coaching. Not in every coaching.
So not in every school.
Finally you agree that in some coachings, right?
In some coaching.
Not every,
Sir.
in every.
Yes,
Let me explain.
Agreeing that in some schools.
In some schools.
I said not in every school, because
I'm also that in every schools, in every coaching there. I'm also said that in every institute you can't get this type of quality time.
Why? Like even if you're spending if you're spending 6 hours, 2 hours each subject, the 2 hours is more than enough to have, and regularly for a week, you can understand this. For a week you are spending 2 hours for a particular subject.
With teacher
who is mentor, who is focusing on you, who is looking after you each and every second.
Take a burden of 2 hours. We are just
you can afford a burden of 9 hours in a school. How can you not take a burden of 2 hours for each subject for 6 like?
Let me explain. So we are doing this like focusing only one subject to take a burden.
I'm not saying you are focusing on one subject.
For 2 hours, you are saying that for 2 hours we have to study for the maths only.
Right.
Okay, to focus on that.
Yes.
First, but in a 2 hours we have to we have changed our mind. If our children don't want to study maths only because they are full of the headache, so they change their subject.
Is this possible in a school? Even if we don't want to study chemistry, we have to study for that 45 minutes.
So we have to study only for the 45 minutes. In this we have to we have the knowledge. We have that. If we have a question, then we ask. So for the only
What
for
if
the
the child is introvert? He or she will not be asked.
But in schools, how
In schools, I'm talking about among those students.
But how you can say that in a institute they are not introvert?
Okay.
For the institute only.
The point is, this is really amazing point, Kritika. I think you must notice that. If our creativity is to focus on chemistry, willingly or unwillingly, I will say that people are, forcing you to focus on something else. If I want to study maths, and because of the teachers, they are forcing me to study something else, and because of this one, we are unable to identify our real creativity.
Yes, true.
What will you say on this one?
Okay, I might appreciate a statement as well, but they are showing their time management. Okay, every period has their own time. Okay, they were distributing all the periods in all the sections, but in coaching you only focus on that one subject only. 2 hours, one subject.
That subject demands time. It's not about like every subject.
It is also okay to focus on one thing that I'm interested in.
Yes, true. Like,
But what if the child is not able to focus on
so that would be the possibility in school, right? In coaching, he or she will, if he
Kritika, why should one focus on all the subjects if he's not interested in?
If he's
I
not.
have to become, like a player, so why should I study about maths and why should I study about chemistry? If I am interested in something, so I should focus on that.
And that's where the this time waste comes. For example, if the child is not attentive in the class because he or she is not willing to study chemistry, that's where he is wasting her time or his time. That's what we are saying.
It has been proven that we are wasting our time in this.
Yeah, and if that time will be utilized in a subject where he or she is interested in, then obviously that time will be fully utilized, and he or she
gave permission to go and attend.
Are you sure? Like,
I am sure.
You can ask your teacher, I don't want to study chemistry, can I leave the class? They will give the permission for this.
I don't want to study chemistry. Can I go to another classes?
Oh, they will not permit you to go.
They will not
permit you.
No, not at all.
In my school they will
not
permit.
in an Indian school for sure.
Give me a microphone.
Not in an Indian school for sure.
But sir, every subject knowledge gain knowledge is very important, because your mind, because if you interested in one subject, you can only focus in one subject. But if you're not interested,
Even if you don't want to focus, you have to focus.
yeah,
Basically, you
because
need to know.
these are the main reason of develop your mind.
Absolutely. I mean,
It's very important, because one thing you want, which one you want, you can absolutely done with your 100%. You gave your 100%. But if you don't want, you do this thing, you can
Without 100%.
no. You can absolutely focus on their one thing, because you don't want to do. That's reason you do, and you develop your mind in this area. Ki how to focus in their subject, how to do this, and that's.
let me re-elaborate this one, whatever you want to say. You know, when you were born, you would not know what is your creativity. But you focused on everything. Then you came to know that my perfection is in this. That I can be in something. So it is very important to focus on all the subjects, so that you can know. Absolutely. So that you can come to know that what is your reality and what is your creativity. How can you know that after when you are born? So you need to study all the things. Like you need to go all the yes.
So primarily we have to study. Not just in the coaching, but in school as well. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
I think school status going very low.
How could you say that? How could you say that? But we are talking about another
I only
situation.
give a point.
It is trailer. Come on, listen to the full movie, right?
Okay.
I pocket Okay, because all teacher calling us to join our institute or join our coaching to self-study.
No?
Yes. Every teacher called us, please join our institute. Because school only makes money, not giving a good education, not giving anything.
This is good.
Huh?
But this is
Why
good, no?
this is good? I
they want
pay
to
in
join-
school and I pay in institute also.
So you are always paying in institute. You're also going to pay in institute also, na?
No. My question is that why I pay in school and I also pay in institute. I only pay in institute or coaching institute.
So don't pay in institute. Goes to school. Do self-study.
School was not giving me any good education.
Somehow we can blame to the teacher of tuition now. Why is he, advertising in school? This is a problem.
There are many students also now. You can ask them. If you have any problem, you can ask them.
Because teacher giving us very low number if I not join their institute. That's why I joined.
No, it's an exceptional case, but it doesn't happen every time.
It does happen nowadays in every school.
No.
No, means in school they advertise that if you come, you're just going to be given a lot of things.
So it's your choice, not to go in that institute.
You can complain your principal also, na? Ki
Yeah.
teacher,
It's forcing you
It's
to go.
forcing me to come into my school institute.
Coaching institution works as per the goodwill, I think. So the more better you will teach, the more student will come to your coaching. No matter if you're talking about brands, the brand is not.
Firstly, I want to tell you, if you want to go any institute and you want to join, they do not provide a demo classes. They will
provide you.
Firstly, you
Are you getting any demo classes in schools? Are you getting? Are you getting?
Yes.
Demo classes, like for not at all.
Okay. Just a minute.
It's not possible. Once you join
If
this,
if I want to talk about if I want to preparing for engineering, so I want to in brand there is many brand highly reputed institute. So they only firstly you pay the full fees, registration fees and full complete fees firstly pay, and after that you go in your class, and if 1 or 2 or 3 days you attend your class and you don't understand how study they are,
So
you don't understand.
So you have the possibility to leave the institute, but you don't have the possibility to leave the school. Even if you're not
school
in the
is
school,
also available this facility. They made
Like you can have-
you can go other school and you can do registration in other
once you
they absolutely return your fees if
even coaching institute, once you pay your admission fees,
no one return your fees.
excuse me, let me just say one thing. Once you paid your admission fees, you have given all your documents there in the school, and you haven't understand 2 to 3 lectures in the school. You are not going to leave the school, but you can have chance if you're not getting you're not understanding what the teacher.
Money in your institute.
Right.
If the child is not able to understand it in school, then he or she can go for a coaching or an institute. And you are saying
They provide extra classes also after school.
and with the same teacher from whom you have not studied, you are not able to.
Same teacher.
The time is over. The conclusion is, I think we all have studied from some of the schools, right? It is damn okay to go in school, and it is damn okay to go in coaching classes. But yes, I would say one thing: we should not be laden with a lot of things. Like we should not have a lot of burdens, and we should not give so much burdens to the students as well. Nowadays, the system of our education, absolutely
In government school
yes.
is
So
education
the thing that I'm saying that we should not let them have a lot of homeworks. They should have, but not a lot of homeworks.
नई शिक्षा नीति में तो ये तो नहीं आ रहा ना.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. If it is happening, that is appreciable. That is appreciable. But going in coaching classes, we also come to know a lot of things because we get personal tutors. If we have that much amount of money, we just get personal tutors as well as personal cares. But there was somebody was saying that kind of harassment and molestation happens.
Yes.
You need to care yourself, and you need to be aware if it does happen. Both are okay, I will say. Going to school is really important because you know yourself there as well, and here if you can manage, you can balance it, so absolutely that is